I'm here with Dr. Wendy Benton-Weil, and we're talking about the triggers of heel pain in women. And Dr. Weil is a partner with the Weil Foot Ankle Institute and sees patients in the offices here in Des Plaines and in Libertyville. And Dr. Weil, we understand that women's shoes can be a trigger for heel pain. Do you see that a lot of women that wear high heels end up with heel pain?
Usually the only time that I'll see that if somebody who wears high heels throughout the winter, whether it be their boots or their shoes to work, and then when springtime comes or summer comes and the weather starts to get nice, they go into their flat shoes, into their flip-flops, bare feet on the beach. Then oftentimes because the heels, they're tightened into the heel cord, and then when they go to stand down, it's a lot of pressure on their heel. Some people naturally, their feet just crave support, and if they're transitioning into summer with shoes that don't have as much support, then sometimes they can feel it.
In a typical situation like that, what do you recommend for treatment?
One of the most important things is if you know you have the foot type that's very flexible and your tendency is to get heel pain, get as much support as you possibly can in those arches. And about 1.5 inch heel is about perfect, so that the last covers the arch and really gives you good support. And for those people too, unfortunately, avoiding bare feet, which often people like to do.
And flip-flops too.
And flip-flops. There are some flip-flops out there that actually they're more of a wedge and can support the feet, so there are flip-flops out there that are good. And flip-flops aren't inherently bad either, just for people that really need that support on their feet.
Are there any other types of shoes that are optimal for dealing with heel pain? You mentioned some, but is there any that you recommend, a particular type for people?
Ones with really good arch support, like I said, and if they don't have the arch support, getting something to reinforce the arch, getting an over-the-counter insert. Some people that are on their feet a lot during the day or in certain professions might need something that's custom molded for their foot. Something with a little heel, something that has a wedge on it. Those all tend to be the better shoes. Trying to avoid the ballet flats, which are so popular right now, but unfortunately not good for those people who tend to get plantar fasciitis.
What about the triggers that cause heel pain? Is there anything, we talked about high heels, what other sports, are there any other professions where you see a lot of heel pain in women?
There's 2 times that I'll see it. People that are on their feet a lot at work, especially on the hard concrete floor, postal workers, teachers, firemen especially because they have so much weight added to their back. Those type of people have a predisposition to getting it. Or people that with exercise-wise have gone from doing nothing to all of a sudden decided that it's springtime and they wanted to get in their bathing suit and they'll start running or they'll start doing aerobics. So they've gone from nothing to all of a sudden high-impact exercise. Or the time of year when people are training for marathons and really ramping up their mileage. Then I'll see it then as well.
Are there certain professions where you see a higher incidence of heel pain?
Teachers, firefighters, postal workers, anybody that's on the hard concrete floor, retail workers, oftentimes as well.
Great. Well, thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
I know you encourage anyone with questions to submit them to us via the blog response function. And questions and appointment requests can also be submitted to info@weil4feet.com. Again, that's info@weil4feet.com. Thanks so much.
Thank you.